currently the fastest phone in the market in terms of charging. And itong phone na ito is called the Realme GT Neo 5, aka the Realme GT3 globally. Hindi lang siya mabilis mag-charge. There's a lot of other things na okay din dito sa phone na ito. And pag-uusapan natin siya right after this quick intro. So hi guys, ako si Richard ng Gadget, Sidekick, and welcome back to my channel. So ang GT Neo 5 is a China-owned phone and ang GT3 is going to be the global one. Nakita na natin kung anong tinis ni Realme during the MWC 2023, what this thing can do. So after this quick unboxing, papakita ko sa inyo everything na nagustuhan ko dito sa phone na ito. Let's go! So right now guys, i-unbox na natin ang Realme GT Neo 5 na 240 watts na charging variant. So on the side, we can see nakasunod dito, it's Realme. And ito mga other sides niya. This one is the 240 watts variant. And what I have here is the color purple. And I'm pretty sure na excited kayo, just like I am. Ito ang kanyang sleeve. Sa natin. Inside, nandiyan ang kanyang SIM ejector tool, some user guides, and ang kanyang color gray na jelly case. And ito na. Ang ganda ng kanyang pagka-purple, and I can say that this one looks a lot better than the one from iPhone 14 Pro Max na meron natin kanyang purple. No? This one is the purple na gusto natin. And of course, currently, the fastest charging brick available in the market is na kay Realme. 240 watts of superbook charge unless na talunin siya ni Xiaomi pretty soon with a 300 watts. And of course, ang ating C2C na charging cable, and kung pinansin nyo mabuti, may nakasulod dito 12 amperes. So, kailangan mo gamitin itong cable na ito to be able to achieve the fastest charging possible. So, we'll be doing a series of charging tests later. So, pasyalin ko lang kayo dito sa phone na ito. Sa likod, kita natin ang kanyang camera modules. And dito, ang kanyang Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 na chip dito, transparent, which looking so nice. And of course, GT means Game Turbo. So, yeah, alam naman natin mga racing car, GT, no? It means speed. Nothing but speed. So, sa ilalim, we have a loudspeaker, Type-C port, microphone, and of course, kind of SIM tray. Sinundot natin ang SIM tray natin. We can see that we can support dalawang 5G SIM. And likod niya is curved, so masarap ang hawak to, no? And ang kanyang screen is flat, hindi siya curved. On one side of the phone, nandiyan ka na volume rocker. Sa ibaba nakita natin kanyang noise cancelling mic, IR, and of course, loudspeaker. And on the other side, ang kanyang volume rocker. And sa harap kita natin ang kanyang punch hole na front-facing camera. So guys, nakita na natin ang quick unboxing nito Realme GT Neo 5. Kita natin ang color purple is definitely sobrang ganda. It's even better than my iPhone 14 Pro Max in terms of yung pagka-purple niya. And of course, yung mga Lakers fans out there, this probably is the phone just for you. E kita natin dito sa likod naka-print Realme Dare to Lead. Ang ganda niya, no? Yung tema niya parang racing na racing. So GT probably means Gran Turismo or Game Turbo, whatever it may be. Basta it's related to racing, and racing means it should be fast. And dito sa likod, kita natin one of its main feature is the Sony IMX890 na 50MP na camera sensor, which is going to be definitely great. Makita natin a little bit later sa mga camera shots. And dito sa likod, makita natin symbolization ng chip ni Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. And I know na it's not the latest and the greatest na meron ni Qualcomm this year. This one is just one step lower sa meron nila this year. And of course, well, it's still a flagship though. Ang feel nito sa kamay is definitely smooth. And ang likod niya is medyo may pagka-gamo sa feel. So medyo may pagka-matte finish. So definitely great kasi wala siyang fingerprints na mapapansin dito. So kita natin itong ring. So kita natin ang kanyang lock screen. Ito yung the same ring na makita natin dito sa likod sa Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 na chip. Meron siya nakapalubot dito ng ring light. Pakita ko sa inyo. So, ang tawag na sa kanya is a breathing light. So, makita natin, magagamit mo siya sa incoming call, sa notification, and sa GT mode. Kita natin, nagbe-blink siya. So, pwede mo i-calibrate. Either gusto mo maging blinking siya or twinkle. Then, of course, yung color, depende sa gusto ninyo. So, pwede mo rin kalikutin ka ng speed para bumilis at bumagal. Ganito lang siya. So, ang GT mode niya ay nakatago dito sa drop-down menu. So, pag turn on mo, yan. Bibigyan na niya sa yung GT mode and, of course, iilaw din ang likod niya. So, itong GT Neo 5 currently, meron siyang presyong 31,800 something para sa kanya 16 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs of storage, and 240 watts ang kanyang fast charging brick. Kung sinelect mo 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB, which is the most premium variant na may 240 watts of fast charging brick, ang presyo niya is around 33,700 plus. So, nagva-vary ang presyo depende sa mga promos. So, yeah, check the link on the description below. So, itong phone na ito currently is running inside Realme UI 4.0 and being powered by the Android version 13. So, ang variant na meron ko dito is 16 GB of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage, which is the most premium one, like nakita nyo kanina sa pricing. So, swiping left and right, definitely smooth dahil it's being powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 being made by TSMC, and it has 144Hz of screen refresh rate. Now, pagdating naman sa benchmark, ang kanyang score is 1,072,000 points, which is not so bad. And of course, if you break it down, these are the scores na makikita natin. So, tinignan din natin ang kanyang score dito sa 3D Mark. So, this is the score. And pag chinek natin ang kanyang benchmark sa Geekbench, this is the score. So, itong phone na ito has a 6.74-inch na AMOLED display. It can display up to 1 billion of colors, 144Hz of screen refresh rate, HDR10+, and of course, ang kanyang maximum brightness is 1,400 nits. And ang kanyang screen-to-body ratio is around 88%, and makikita natin, hindi naman super decrease ang kanyang mga bezels. And by the way guys, itong phone na ito, naka-level 3 lang kanyang security level dahil this is a China ROM phone. Now, having a China ROM phone doesn't stop me from watching great videos dito sa phone na ito, and nanood tayo ng videos on Netflix, on YouTube, and other online streaming apps. I can say, ang ganda na kanyang color reproduction dito. That's AMOLED display, the black is blacker, the colors are punchy, and yeah, ang sarap manood ng mga videos dito. Definitely, it's a really great experience on this phone. Now, tinest ko rin ka ng loudspeaker dito sa phone na ito. Definitely okay din siya. Malakas naman ka ng loudspeaker dito sa ilalim. Medyo nabitin lang ako dito sa ibabaw. Siguro dahil mas mahina siya as compared sa ibabaw. Kasi isang butas lang dito sa ibabaw. And 4 na butas dito sa ilalim. So, medyo hindi lang siya balanse. But yung loudness is definitely okay. Now, browsing on social media is definitely smooth dahil sa kanyang 144Hz of screen refresh rate. Walang compromise dahil talagang mabilis siya. And ito naman ang browsing experience if you're swiping on TikTok. So, tinry naman natin mag-thermal throttling test dito sa phone na ito. And this is the result na nakuha natin. Kita natin, no, almost all green, pero there are some still shade of yellow. So, medyo nag-throttle lang siya ng konti along the way. And ang kanya max performance is 259,000 GIPS. Now, nag-try ako maglaro ng games dito sa phone na ito, Call of Duty Mobile, and of course, the Genshin Impact. So, I can say sa Call of Duty Mobile, sisyo, kaya-kaya naman niya. And definitely, the graphics is nice. Sinet natin sa high settings na possible. And the gameplay is definitely smooth. Wala akong naging problem sa Call of Duty Mobile kahit yung sounds niya is accurate as per what I supposed to be hearing during mga gunshots. Wala naman ako feel na delay pagdating sa sounds. And the touch response is definitely okay. Pagdating naman sa Genshin Impact, nilagay natin sa high settings na pwede. And of course, nilagay natin sa 60Hz na refresh rate. So, along the way, for the first 15 minutes, I can say okay naman siya. Now, if you're playing along after siguro mga 30 minutes, well, mafe-feel mo, there's a little bit of lag. Kunti lang naman, I wouldn't say na wala siyang lag. Pero may napapansin ako, kunting lag along the way, after 30 minutes, then of course, nilaro ko siya further, mga siguro 1 oras. Well, honestly, meron siyang kunting-kunting na lag, and hindi naman siya sobrang bothersome dahil it's just a very minor na lag along the way. Siguro, maybe dahil sa internet connection ko, or I'm not quite sure kung dahil sa processor, but the experience is definitely nice, the graphics is nice, and of course, I can say the touch response is pretty much okay as well. Now, talakayin naman natin ang kanyang 240 watts na fast charging brick. Now, this phone has its 4,600 mAh of battery, and sinabi naman ni Realme na this one can charge from 1 to 100 in 10 minutes as of course advertised during the MWC 2023. So right now, i-try natin ang charging test. Okay guys, so right now we're going to try to charge the Realme GT Neo 5 using this 240 watts of fast charging brick Superbook charge. Just remember to use the default cable, which is a 12 ampere cable for you to be able to achieve that speed. So right now, let's just plug it in and plug it in here. So we'll be trying to time it. So right now my temperature here is room temperature. It's not hot, it's not cold. I'm in the Philippines. So, and my phone is right now down to just 1%. We'll be charging it all the way back up to 100. And I'll try to minimize my pressing of the screen. Every time I press the screen, the charging slowed down a bit. And here we go. So we'll be using this charging cable. So as soon as I plug it in, we start. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Start. So you can see the animation. It's Superbook 240 watts. So smart rapid charging is on. Okay, we'll not press it. We'll try to reach around 9 minutes before we start pressing it again. Okay, so sit back and relax. Okay, we're almost going to make our first press on the screen. So it's 8:50. So on exactly 9-minute mark, we'll be making our first press. 2, 1, okay. So we're at 78. So it's quite slow. So probably the temperature has something to do with it. So on the 11th mark, I'll try to take a peek again. So it's at 89 on the 11th minute mark, 90 to be exact. So probably this will finish in at around 13 minutes, I guess. So let me feel the back. It's a little bit warm, but not hot. So on the 12-minute mark, let's just take a peek again. So it's at 92. So it's already trickle charging. So yeah, it might take a little while already. So just complete this cycle. Let's see. So let's just try to peak at 13-minute mark. So it's 96. 97. Okay. Let's just hope it finished in 14 minutes. So this is an actual charging on Philippine situation. So right now it's March. So it's a little bit near summer, but it's not really that hot here in my room. So it's not humid as well. So yeah, it's already in the evening. So checking weather report, it's around 27 degrees Celsius. So at 14-minute mark, it's 100%. Stop. Okay, so it did finish itself charging to 100% in, well, 14 minutes. But here on this battery indicator, it finished in 13 minutes. So let's just see what it says. Okay. So this one would increase your charging speed. Okay. So your device will get a little bit warmer during charging. So here, okay, so we've seen the full charging cycle. So we'll be trying to put on a cooler here to see if it's a lot faster compared to charging without a cooler. Probably temperature has something to do with the charging speed based on my analysis here. So we'll be doing another test with a game cooler on. Okay guys, so right now i-run uli lang natin yung test. This time around, we're still using the same charger, 240 watts, the Superbook charge ni Realme GT Neo 5, and of course the 12 ampere na cable. Kakabit muna natin, no? But this time around, gagamitan natin ng game cooler para to make sure na cool ang battery niya and yung phone mismo, and probably that would make it charge more efficiently. Let's just see, no? And of course, hawak natin here is the Flydigi na B5. This is one of my favorite na phone cooler na lagi kong gamit, no? And kakabit ko dito sa likod ng Realme GT Neo 5. And to make sure na right now, we're just at 1% battery. We'll be charging it back up to 100. So, ay, muna natin ito, no? So, nakakabit na siya. Ensure na snug fit siya. So, kita natin may RGB siya na naka-on na siya. So, this would cool down the phone. So, hindi natin siya itatouch until it hits the 9th minute mark. So, just get ourselves ready. Kakabit natin siya, okay? So, in 3, 2, 1, go. Second natin, Superbook 240 watts charging is on. So, nag-start tayo sa 1% at exactly, hindi na natin siya itatouch until we hit the 9th minute mark. Okay, so we're fast approaching the 9th minute mark. Let's prepare ourselves to make the first press. Okay, in a few seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're at 94 right now at the 9th minute mark. So we'll see how fast it will finish. So let's just take a look later at 10th minute mark. Okay, 10. It's 97, 98. So we'll finish it in around less than 11 minutes. So hit it again at the 10 minutes and 30-second mark. Okay, it's 100. So there you go. So it is charging very efficiently if you are in a nice and cool condition, as opposed to air cooled and room temperature. This cooler really, the phone really needs to be cool to be able to charge fast. So that's it. So nakita na natin guys ang dalawang charging test. We're approaching summer here in the Philippines. The first test is roughly around mga 14 plus minutes dahil, well, wala naman tayo sa aircon room and nakatapat lang tayo sa electric fan, and the room temp is just ample enough, hindi naman siya sobrang init. And the second test, nilagyan na natin ng game cooler to cool down the phone, and was able to achieve it a little bit above 10 minutes, which is yun ang supposed to be as advertised ni Realme. Chinarge natin from 1 to 100 in 10 plus minutes. So yeah, it was able to keep its promise. Now, tinry naman natin ang kanyang screen on time. There's two results na meron natin dito. Yung unang result na 11 hours and 46 minutes is being achieved at 50% brightness and 144 Hz of screen refresh rate. Yung pangalawa naman niya na 13 hours and 15 minutes is being achieved at 50% brightness and 60 Hz na screen refresh rate. Now, on day-to-day usage, average usage, I can say this phone can last me through the day without any problem. So, if you're playing heavy games outdoors, yeah, definitely you need to bring your charger para mag-charge ka anytime after lunch. Maybe halos paubos ka na if you're gaming. Kasi when you're playing heavy graphics games like Genshin Impact, I'm pretty sure mabilis ma-drain ang iyong battery. Napag-usapan na natin right now kanang camera. 50MP aperture 1.9, Sony IMX890 kanang main camera sensor. Then it's also coupled with the 8MP aperture 2.2 na ultra-wide lens and together with a 2MP na microscope lens. This one can record up to 4K and 60 FPS and ang sa kanyang harap is a 16MP na front-facing camera which can record up to 1080p and 30 FPS. So nilabas ko naman itong phone na ito, taking some outdoor shots. It's really nice. Ang punchy ng mga photos and I'm really impressed with the camera production, be it sa mga sunset or sa mga church na nakita natin along the way or simply just by the bayside and capturing some of these shots are definitely looking nice. Dinala naman natin siya indoors to take in some low light shots and it was equally able to impress me as well dahil ang mga shots dito sa Sony IMX890 ay definitely nice. Checking some night shots na nakuha natin. These are really some great shots outdoors. Probably it's not the best night photo na nakuha ko among all of these smartphones na na-test ko for night photography. Selfie shots are definitely nice dahil ang ganda ng reproduction ng mga photos dito, be indoor or outdoor. Ang ganda ng mga selfie shots na nakuha ko dito. Very nice ang pag-reproduce sa mukha ko. And I can say sobrang sharp ng mga photos na nakuha ng kanyang selfie camera. And using the front-facing camera for vlogging, here are some shots. Hey guys, this is the Realme GT Neo 5 and right now I'm using it for vlogging, using just of course a gimbal. I can say that this one is pretty nice, shooting at 1080p and probably 30 FPS. This is the resolution that we're getting if you're using it simply for conferencing or just Viber video chat. And the audio is recorded using the default mic. What can you say? Hit the comment section below. This is the resolution you'll be getting if you are vlogging using the Realme GT Neo 5 and I can say that recording at 1080p and 30 FPS, well, video looks good here on the screen and this is the same resolution you'll be getting for Viber video chat or using it for Zoom meeting or just Facebook Messenger. Well, not bad. Comment on the comment section below. And ito naman ang sample na nakuha ko using the rear camera for video. So guys, what can I say about itong phone na ito? Si Realme GT Neo 5, aka ni Realme GT3 na ilalabas globally pretty soon. Although it's already announced pero wala pang balita here in the Philippines. I can say na ang 240 watts is insanely fast. Imagine pagpasok mo ng CR, di ka pa tapos maligo, tapos na mag-charge ang iyong smartphone. Now, that's really insanely fast. But of course, in a couple of months, maglalabas na si Xiaomi ng 300 watts. Probably matatabunan na naman ang effort na nilabas ni Realme. But of course, currently, it's the fastest charging phone available in the planet right now na pwede na mabili commercially. And I can say the design is definitely nice. Ang sarap tingnan siya, paulit-ulit. And probably mas tititigan ko to rather than my iPhone 14 Pro Max na medyo mas darker ang kanyang purple. This one is just simply the purple that I like. And of course, like I said, it's perfect for any Lakers fans out there. And ang kanyang camera is definitely nice. Ang sarap gamitin ang kanyang camera. And this phone can also give you one of the best gaming experience na you can have on a smartphone. Now guys, if you're interested to know kung saan na pwede mabili ito, I'll be posting it on the description box below. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click na rin bell icon para hindi na miss mga future uploads dito sa aking channel. And so, ako pala si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?